Good morning, everybody. Welcome to House and Garden Flipper episode 153. I'm sorry this episode has been a little bit delayed. Okay, a lot delayed. It's been a bit busy out there. So we're going to head straight over to our house flip, and we are going to do a master bedroom today. I'm actually streaming about 3 hours earlier than normal because I wanted to make sure I got this episode in, and got another busy day coming up, working on a couple of projects with my writing, so I need to nail down about 7,000 words once I'm done here. We are getting stuff. 2 days in Australia for HGTV. It's coming. I'm excited. Alright, we did a children's room. It's massive and maybe doesn't need to be that big. I now have an awkward corner to deal with. I'll think about something to go in there. Let's have a look. This is the boys' room because we're building for the Johnson family, and they have 3 kids and a grandma. So today we're going to work on the master bedroom. These furnishings are going to go because they like a big comfy bed, and there are beds that are bigger. And over here we have grandma's room. That bed is going to go because something tells me grandma might want something else. So yeah, they did an announcement this morning to show some of the things that they're going to put in the new HGTV expansion. So in addition to all the stuff they put in, I'll get there eventually, they put in for on the occasional update and like to surprise us with, HGTV actually comes out with a dedicated set of new bits and bobs. So I'll get there. There we go. Just get rid of the door like we normally do. I keep trying to use the center mouse button for some reason. Completely derping up my mousing. Alright, one master bedroom. I need to fit a massive bed in here without blocking off the bathroom door or the corridor or the sliding door to outside. Which reminds me, when we do outside, we might actually turn this into kind of like a parent's nook, seeing as not everyone's going to have access to this part of the house. I wonder if I could put a gate down here. We might just include this part as our as part of our master bedroom house flip. If I could sell these, I would. They drive me crazy every house they're on. I'd like to be able to expand them out a little bit so that there is more space in here. If I could just take them out about another paving stone width and then put the little fancy white fence things up again, that would be very cool. Alright, so I guess while we're out here, if we keep the white board walls, 2 days, okay. Anyway, if we keep the whiteboard walls, I'm far too excited for this thing. We can, let's go to paving slabs. We might go with the pretty wavy stone block things today. But we'll just keep that in mind, and we can actually put down, I mean, that's kind of nice. White borders, beige. Okay, we're going to keep the grey. We're going to lighten it up using a white border. Just simply because when you use the darker border, it dulls it down. So we'll bring it right out, make it pop a little bit. And we'll start over here because that wall is going to control exactly how far we can get our pavers in. So I really like that I can overlap the paving stones so it looks like there's absolutely no gap between them. It kind of makes it really handy. So this what I'm doing now is in the Garden Clipper DLC, which I'm enjoying. It's meant I could do the outsides as well as the inside of each house, so it's kind of cool. Alrighty, that's that. I'm going to think about what I want to put out there, but we are going to have something out there. I'm actually wondering if I can get away with putting a gate down, and if I put a gate down, I'm going to need to put a paving slabs down, because if you have a gate, then it really is the parents' area and there'll be no visitors. So there's only one kind of gate. I'd like a white picket gate, but that's not going to happen. So we've got gate-wise, I was hoping, gate-wise we have one gate, just the Rio, and only the Rio. And I guess it's going to be white, just simply because that's what matches. So I'm thinking if I put that there and whack a couple of plants on either side, I will just escape out of that one because I need to put down pavers first. Then that will work. We'll just go straight to here, grab that again, make sure we change the outside border, and very quickly just pop a few more of these things in. Yeah, so if we put that in, then we've really designated that space as just for Mum and Dad. And face it, every Mum and Dad needs a bit of their space. Alright, let's grab this thing again, pop this in, pivot it, move it back a little bit. I'm going to have to put a pot plant in beside it, that'll be okay. Yeah, we did need 2 pavers. Alright, so now we've got this. Yeah, it does need to go back just a tad. Massive things sticking out, which is why I wanted a smaller gate, but that's okay. Alrighty, so I think I can get rid of these. Oh no, wait a minute, because I want a path leading up to it, so okay, maybe not. Alright, so there's the start of our backyard endeavours. That is going to make mowing a bit of a pain. Oh well. Can't have everything. We can try, but we just can't. Let's pop in some wooden floorboards in here, just to get our floor up and going. Oh wait, we can actually do carpets now. I keep forgetting. Alright, let's wait till we have a look at the furnishings, and then we can match in the carpet. Let's go with furniture. Ooh, that's right. This was new last time. I really like it when they put the new stuff in. It's just gorgeous. Okay, let's rock away into beds and look for some nice double beds that don't belong to children. Alrighty, so we have a double bed teddy. That's pretty massive. The warmie is pretty massive and would probably tie us down to purple, or the classic lavender. And I'm actually thinking we'll go with the warmie this time, although the teddy has its appeal. So it's one of these two. The elegance is pretty good as well. So we have a warmie which only has 2 colours, and I don't like, not particularly fond of either of them. Although if you want to do a coffee coloured bedroom, that bed fits right in. Sorry, not the warmie, the teddy. This is the warmie. The warmie has 2 colours, a nice austere kind of grey and a more vibrant lavender. And we might just go with our beach. Oh, actually, beach does not look good with this bed, does it? No, and neither does cherry. So we're going to have to play chicken with some of the other colours. Alrighty, let's have a... See, if I do dark, and I do a lot of dark furniture, the room is going to seem smaller. Elm and beech too light. The cedar's kind of midway. Let's go with cedar. Alright, looks like we're into a purple bedroom. Oh god, that's going to make my eyes hurt. Okay, let's flip it. Shift and middle mouse button. I'm going to try this. Normally I put it under the windows, but let's see if we can have a slightly different layout this time as well. The problem with doing it that way is it eats up this tall bit of wall space, and that really tall bit, which limits where you can put your cupboards and your bookcases. But it does give you more space to the bathroom. So, alright, we have our purple bed, which does mean we're going to go with a light floor carpet of some kind. Now, there's no lavender carpet. Maybe in the DLC there'll be some, or possibly in the future they'll surprise us with some. Sometimes they do. Let's go with a grey. We could go with a white actually. White carpet in the grown-ups bedroom might work, although right next to the outside. Oh no, that's right, it's an enclosed outside space, so we're good. Maybe not put a pole in the middle of the bedroom. Yeah, I don't know. We'll do the walls and then we'll see what we think of the carpet once the walls are done. Alrighty. See, I'm thinking that's way too light for that bed too. Matter of fact, I'm thinking I don't like it at all. One of the two. Alrighty. Let's work on blinds. Blinds are always a pain because I can't get the colours right. But we'll have a look anyway, just to see if we can't horrify ourselves with something that won't take our eyes out. Pink. Oh god, no. Yeah, no. We need lavender blinds of some kind. Not the I mean the brights have lily. Actually, that might be all right. Let's go with that. And we'll pop one up here. Loving that function. All right, let's go with this. Now, if they could just put the buy many function on the radiators, would be perfect. Let's just toddle this way and see how close a match that is. It'll do. Okay, so we're going to go with dirty pink is about the only paint I think that'll go with this. Oh yeah, I forgot. They've put amethystine trixels in too. They're kind of cool, but I think they're too dark. Actually, they are, and they're the wrong shade of purple. Yeah, no, they won't match. Oh, what's that? Alright, I am going to find an excuse to use Stars wallpaper in a room somewhere. It's not this room though. Okay, back into paint. We have dirty pink, which is not as pink on the walls as it looks in the can, which is good. And we have bright lavender, which is, yeah, it's probably not what we want, but we'll grab a can of that. Okay, and then we'll grab a can of the other. And I don't know, I might change my mind 100 times. Yeah, we'll find out. We'll pop this down here and we will just check out. So if you look paint-wise, you'd be almost tempted to say it's going to be the lavender, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's have a quick look. Really, the cans don't... See, that looks way more purple than it does in the can. It still works, but I don't think it works quite as well as this one. Yep. Okay. So, believe it or not, that is not that. That is that. So, just be aware before you decide on your paint totally. It's always a good idea to just try it out on the wall with the furnishings that you want to match. Otherwise, you might end up with something you didn't quite intend. Alright, I'm having a look at that door frame and it's driving me slightly crackers. So, let's just grab this paint can. It's alright if we put paint cans on the bed, right? I won't tell them if you won't. Okay, now we can reach that from pretty much anywhere in the room. Which means I won't have to drag it everywhere. Okay, but one of the things I noticed a minute ago was that these borders here. Oh, okay, that is the door. All right, I probably wrecked the inside of the bathroom now, but never mind. Okay, we might as well be hung for a sheep as a lamb. Let's completely botch it up. Right. Let's get this part done. Oh, I have missed playing this game so much. I wrapped a project and then started a new one. So yeah, things got kind of crazy. So this is my early morning before breakfast chill, so I don't miss you guys. And then I have a day. So I'm thinking with my schedule, if I can't get the live streams going on a regular basis, I might actually have to pre-record a few, and that way at least the episodes won't be late and it'll be there. So we'll see how that goes, but first I'll try and get the schedule on track so that I can just spend a bit of time here. let's get that done. All right. Head round this way and get this done. So what we've got now is a pretty purple bedroom. Probably not the sort of room I would choose for myself, but hopefully it's something. Oh, all those red arrows at the side, it basically means my paint can's empty and everyone's grouchy. There we go. Let's just, and now they're all happy. They're a bunch of fuss budgets, these guys. If you don't pay too much attention to them early on in your build, otherwise they will drive you crazy because you're like, what is it? What don't you like this time? And it'll be something simple like when you knock down that wall, there's a light switch on the floor, or your paint can's empty, and suddenly the colour they were happy with is not something they like. Now, Raphael Urco is not a guy I would have associated with this colour, but there he is racing up the charts. So it's either the colour he likes, or the fact there is a massive bedroom. But seeing as he's only started going up the charts with the colour, I'm thinking pink. The man likes pink. Maybe I shouldn't be ignoring this colour quite so much. Oh, right. But the dirty pink is nice because it's not actually pink and it's not actually purple. It's kind of a really close blend between the two, and it gets on well with the covers. Oops, sell that. All right, now that we've put the wall colours in, I'm actually thinking we're going to keep that really light carpet. I've missed a bit. I sold the paint can and I missed a bit. Ooh. Let's just fix that. Here it is. Okay, so I missed a couple of bits. Now, as you can see, this is why we've put the sliding door really close to the edge of the outside wall, because that top section there doesn't. The walls you can split in half and have two different colours, but the top section is one whole square. So if you put your door in the centre, you're going to have whatever you paint the inside with showing on the outside. In this case, I don't think pink goes really well with white boards, so we're hopefully we've managed to eliminate any bleed over the colour by putting the door really close to the outside. And it looks like we made it, so good. That's that problem sorted. The white carpet also matches in well with the tiles. I'd like to say I did that by design, but that's really more a happy accident. Okay, we also have space for bedside tables. Top of the head, I'm thinking the Hermes bedside table is probably the best one for this space, but seeing as they've gone and added some really nice extra bits and bobs, let's see if there's anything new that we can use. See, the mini chest mal will do, but I think that's more a kid's thing. Nightstands, and these are tempting, but I'm not fond of the shape. That's a wooden bedside cabinet. We could mix it with the American elm and it would match the bed head really nicely. There is no. Ooh, now they're tempting me. Let's have a look. Okay, no, not tempting enough, and it's a little bit wide for that space. Actually, if you have a look, it's going to protrude right over the. Oh no. No, it does fit. Oh, that's even more of a pain. You know, it could grow on me a bit like a fungus. And so let's check that out. I know, I'm being mean. I shouldn't be. Let's try the American elm beside the bed and see what that looks like. It's a bit light. Why does that not match? Let's try. Oh, wait, maybe it was cedar. It was cedar, not elm. That's right, because the elm and the birch were too light for the bedspread. I'm just going to flip it this way. I probably put these in back to front. Never mind. Oops, not quite what I wanted. You know what we need? We need doilies. Those little, those lace placemat things, that little round ones that would fit on top. That would be kind of cool, because then you could get purple ones and stick them on. In the meantime, we're going to have a look at lamps instead, and there were a couple of standing lamps that might suit this place. You've got your anchor tam. Actually, when I said might, I kind of had those colours back to front, so maybe not that one. I'll do it anyway, but I don't like it. It's the inside of the lampshade. It's different. See, I'm thinking that's too dark. It's close. And you could also go with the pink lampshade, but I'm now thinking that's too light here. It blends in with the wall. I don't want that quite the way it is. Nope, nothing strikes me there. That's the closest, but I use it an awful lot. Sometimes I like to do a bit of a change. Alright, fine. Sold to the lamp with the pretty hat. Actually, no, I don't like that either. Alrighty, what else have we got? Okay, let's have a look at our traditionalists. No. Hey, what's traditional about this, guys? Okay, maybe if you're a pirate. I think we might be stuck with that other lamp, to be honest. Or with this one. Okay, let's stick with this one. It's kind of classy. And it matches the nice round table we've given them, so I guess that's a good thing. Alright, we're not putting anything along this wall because we want to actually be able to walk through. I am tempted to put something maybe here. Can't think of what though. So, and I don't want anything that goes beyond this point because otherwise we'll have trouble accessing the bathroom. I'm thinking that needs to be more pink, but we don't have the tiles for it, so we're just going to stick with grey. So I guess Mrs. Johnson got her say in the bedroom, but Mr. Johnson got his say in the bathroom. And their decorating tastes are a little bit different. Let's have a look at our furniture again. Just see how we go. An odour hanging cabinet. What does that look like on the wall? Ooh. It has bits. Now, I don't know what you would use this for, but I'm going to put that in over there and maybe bring it down just a little bit. Oh, I love how easy these things are to install. Yep, let's try that. Mind you, dusting the top of that thing is going to be awkward. I still don't know what you'd use it for, and it still needs to come down about halfway down the heater, I think. So this kind of furnishing, the is something that the Gentiles like. Now it's too low. What I need is to be able to see the top of this cabinet, and I just can't. Alright, I'm not going to fiddle with that anymore. That will be where it stays. Yeah, it's still weirding me out. That's alright, we'll leave it there and we'll see how that goes. Let's have a look and see if we can fit a limb bookcase in this corner. Basically, the only reason I'm saying limb is because I don't think we've got... Man. And this is where our timber plan goes all to pieces. Okay, let's have a look in cupboards and shelves, full bookshelves. Yeah, we haven't got any new bookshelves yet, so the van is too big and it still doesn't come in the right colour. So the limb is about the only thing that's got half a chance. And I just can't get a timber that's going to match the bed. So let's go with dark and just move that out. So that's about the only thing that'll fit in that tiny little space there. The businessman is like, yeah, a bookshelf. I'm going to just see if these hanging cupboard things actually come with matching timber for the furniture. So Even if I can't get anything to match the bed, at least I'll get the external furniture to look nice, maybe. I really need to be doing that while facing that, so I've got an idea of the color that I'm playing with, so I can just see it below and I can just kind of maybe match it. Sapele is more red than cedar's the color we've got. Alright, let's... So that should technically, yeah, that should technically match that. Okay, oops, I forgot to sell that to start with. Well, that's a pain. Let's try again. Alright, that side of the room is going to have that kind of dark look to it. I want the tops of these cabinets to match, but I don't think that's going to look right if I do. Mind you, I think it will look more right than it does now, so we need to bring it down about maybe that much. Oh, that didn't work. What am I doing? Okay, so that would match precisely. We want it down about ½ an inch, maybe. And okay, that's probably closer. Alright, all I'm doing is measuring the top of the door with the top of that, which means I want to bring it down so the bottom is about level here. So let's try that. Yeah, for some reason that's just not as jarring, whereas when you put it on the wall by itself, it was quite jarring. That means we probably, if I change these, I need to change the bed. I'll think about that because I don't feel like changing. Fine. So basically, because I can't get a match in the wood on the cupboards, what I'm going to do is change the furnishings so that I can get a fairly close match. It's a wooden bedside, and we'll go with the, I'll probably go with the Sapele because it's the closest I can get. Put that there, put that on top, turn it on. Ooh. And let's do the same over here. Actually, as soon as I fix the bed. So just get that done. I know, now everyone's grouchy. Get over it, guys. The bed is coming back, I promise. Alright. One double bed warmie with the purple cupboards, and we might go with the walnut, which is what we made the other cupboard with. So yeah, so we basically, the timber choices have become a lot broader, but not everything will match. So you've kind of got to let that dictate your furniture choices just a little bit. Did I just break something? I may have broken the other lamp. We'll find out in a minute. Let's get back into furniture. No, back into where's my house? There we go. Back into this pal and pivot that so it comes out this way. Oh wait, no, that's wrong. Let's try that pivot again. Put it back the way we had it. Yeah. Right, I'm just going to go check that other lamp because I think when I put the bed down I may have knocked the bedside table, which means I may have broken. Oh no, I didn't break the lamp. That's okay. Alright, so I'm not quite sure what everyone's grouching about now. So that is... it'll do. So the darker... it just darkens the room down, which I was trying to avoid. Technically I should now change all these white doors to dark doors, but I'm not going to because I would like the hallway to match. And if this door is white, then that door has to be white. So, okay, it doesn't have to be white, but I would like it white. Let's just get the dresser in on this side of the table. Of the room, sorry, not the table, we'll get there eventually. So back into furniture. We are looking at cupboards. You know, I'm really tempted to put one of these in because they are kind of sweet. A Hermes mirror chest, that is so definitely new. Let's have a look at the colours we've got in here. We can do Sapel and Rosewood. I've never seen that one before. That's kind of cute. Cedar we could have done, so that would have been okay. But looks like we're going with this Sapel to match the other dark furniture. Like I said, Mrs. Johnson got the say in the bedroom. So we will give her a nice rosewood dresser with a mirror, and then we'll go and find a cupboard. I guess if we're doing Hermes mirror chests, we probably should have at least have a look at the Hermes cupboard. They're kind of elegant, but they don't have, seriously, they don't have matching wood. So hopefully the devs will spoil us rotten and add some more timber to those guys. There we go. Alrighty, it's as close as I can get. It's going to annoy me a little bit, but that's fine. The only two things we're missing now would be, okay, if we were going to sell to Mr. Blonde Hair Dude, who's 3 down on the board, we would be putting a TV on the wall about here. He would be wrapped and he'd go straight to the top of your buyer's list. Seeing as we don't want him there, not that, you know, we don't like him or anything, but this is not his house. Seeing as we don't want him at the top of that buyer's list, we're going to put a picture in over here and we're going to not put the television in. So hopefully the Johnsons are not a couple who like to watch television in bed, because I think the second I put that in, we're going to end up with Mr. Urquhart. Copper checker this. TV, wall mounted. I could be wrong. I mean, let's see if he likes the house sufficiently to ignore all the kids' toys in it. No. Oh, good. Okay, looks like the Johnsons luck out on this one. We will let them have their television in the bedroom. We are playing with fire, though. The thing is he really does not like... So I wonder what happens if I put... He really does not like kids' toys. So we might have caught a break there. That's right, the fridges were new last time. Let's go with home electronics rather than appliances. We might get a loudspeaker, we might put this in. This will make Urko happy, but it should also keep oh good. Keep the Johnsons happy. If they're going to watch television, they probably want to have a bit of sound quality. They're grown-ups, not dead. Alright, pop that over there. So, hang on a minute. Okay, so we have our painting, we have our television and our electronic equipment. The other thing too is if you're trying to sell to Giorgio Shanwa, the pink-haired guy, he likes electronics in his bedroom as well, so giving him speakers and things makes him happy. We are going to try and find a carpet or two that might match the walls and the floor. See how we go. Yeah, no, that doesn't come in the right shade of lavender. Actually, I think I did this for a lavender room before and I was completely out of luck. Yeah, I did. Let's have a look at the Wazorix. Okay, so that's the closest I could get. And I didn't like it in the lampshades, so I'm not going to put it in the carpets. So we just need that kind of rug in that kind of colour. This is close though. I mean, I know we've got it in the kids' room, but if you have a look, you can put that one in. We might go for medium. So basically what you would do is you'd put 2 in, but if we do that, we really darken the room up. You see how much the light in that's dimming. So you know what, I think we're going to leave it, oops, we're going to leave it without a rug. And that, besides the door, is going to be our main bedroom. So we've got, except I haven't finished outside. So we'll just do the outside patio as well for them. Doors and windows. Go for doors. Go for, where's my internal wear white? There it is. We'll have it opening away from the light switch, because otherwise you're going to be trying to reach around the door to turn your light on. No one wants to be having to do that. There we go. So that should open. Yep, and it's opening into a wall over here. So if I put a narrow bookcase in, that'll be fine. Yep, so that should open neatly that way. You should still be able to get to your light switch, which reminds me I probably need to put the light in here. Yeah, we do. Let's grab a ceiling light. I always forget them. Hey Alex, I missed your message, I'm sorry. Alright, let's check out the I've lost it again completely. Let's head down. Ceiling lamps. You know what, we could take that round theme up, but who wants a chandelier in the bedroom? I don't know. Let's have a look. See if it comes in the right colours. See, there, now I'm lost. Except, oh no, well, if you're on the bed, your line of sight to the television probably isn't going to be impacted. Oh no, it will. The lampshade will interfere with how well you see your television. Maybe we won't put that up there. Let's have a look and see what else we've got. A rotational ceiling lamp or a circulo. I haven't tried either of these. They both come in pink. I'm really not sure I like them, to be honest. It's like beam me up Scotty in the middle of the bedroom. It's kind of a bit off-putting. It'll do. Alright. Outside, let's get this patio done. Check through. Alright, so we want something comfortable, maybe two somethings comfortable, two small chairs perhaps, and a coffee table, and maybe some pot plants. Oh wow, that's new, I think. No, it's not, that was there last time. Alright, do we really want to carry the pink theme through? Maybe not that much. Okay, let's have a look and see what we've got. Okay, not that either. Alright, so some of these have got patterns. I kind of like that one. It's nice and dark grey. Maybe Mr. Johnson had a bit of a say in the outside. Do we have cushions? Can I change the cushion colour? There's a thought. Let's just check. Okay, so the cushions are these ones. We do want something lighter. We don't want that. Or that. That would be kind of cool with a dark grey base. That's too dark. Right, so our best option is probably that. So the primary cushion and the secondary cushion, and it blends in well. Let's have a look at our base. I like that, that's quite good. No, let's go with that. So the wood would be, let's just tilt that down, yeah. Alright, so we'll go with the dark cherry on that one, possibly. Although the oak blends through with the cushions, so we could do that. Yep, alright, let's go with oak instead. No, actually that's not. Alright, wenge it is. But then again, I just had a thought, maybe I don't want a sofa. Let's have a look and see if we can fit it. We can. Now, can I fit a table on either side of it is the thought. No, okay, so the sofa is just that little bit too big. And definitely too wide. Let's have a look at the Saurus armchairs, and we'll do the same colour scheme so we don't have to faff about with that too much. The wood, we went with that. And it only has one cushion, okay. So I'm thinking if we just angled that a little bit. Okay, and just push it back a little bit. Not sure this is going to work. All right, that looks like the best I can do there. Let's see if we can get the second one in without messing up our walk space. I don't think that's going to work, but let's try. Just get the angle slightly different. All right, so we're doing like that. But the problem with doing it this way is I now can't fit anything in the middle. So, okay, maybe not the Sarases. I want something like that though. So I'm thinking there's a... Where is it? Ooh, yep, the Mooner. That is a nice colour change. Okay, Mooner chairs. See, that's too formal. More kind of what you put around a dining room. I was looking at armchairs. Let's try this. So I'm thinking these two. Or possibly that. Let's have a quick look at our colour schemes. Can go with the dark cherry, that works. And the dark brown. But we've got no cushion to lighten it, which means we'd have to lighten it ourselves using using some other colour base. So I mean that would be close. Does the other one have a cushion? Okay, so none of these have cushions. Alright, so we're just going to have to balance through what we've got. So you've also got this, which looks pretty comfy as well. If I make it brown, it blends too much. So the base being black probably won't hurt it. Oh, okay, maybe. No, alright, let's go blendy. We shall buy one of those, not two. Pop it down in the corner. See, it's small and it gives us enough space to put a small table in the front. Sorry, in the center. And we can do the same with this one as well. Just flip it. So now they've each got their own space and we can put a table in the middle. No, no. All right, let's stay with the light on that one. All right, one coffee space outside, which fills part of the requirement for the American garden. Now, do we have pot plants that would look okay out here? Let's have a quick look at decorations. Ooh. These are really hardy too. They can grow massive if you put them in the garden. Let's I don't think it's very red. Let's have a look and see how it goes. Definitely an outdoor plant or a... Okay, maybe that's a bit too big. Yeah. All right, let's try and find something a little bit smaller. I like it though. That's gorgeous. What do we got? This shouldn't be any smaller. Ooh, but it's narrow and it takes up less space lower down. So that, apart from poking your eyes out as you walk through, that will fill that space nicely. Okay, and we might put... Actually, we can't really put one over there. It'll obstruct your walkway. We can put one in the corner though. Maybe. I suspect I'm having trouble with the leaves cutting in. There we go. Okay. Try hitting the E key. Okay. All right, I think that's about it for the outdoor space for the parents' room. Which reminds me, I should probably take a shot of it. All right, that looks like it. And we'll just head in. I have obstructed the door. Fine. Looks like I'll be moving my plant. Let's put it over here. Okay, there we go. Just something else you've got to watch. All right, and this would be our master bedroom. Just toddle that way and take a shot from about here. And that's that. That's where I'll leave it. Thanks very much for hanging with me. Alex, sorry I missed your message. And I guess we will check you all tomorrow. I'm going to be pretty much on at the same time. Otherwise, I won't get the broadcast done before I start work. So take care out there. If you liked it, hit like. And if you want to see more, please hit subscribe. I'll get there eventually. Take care out there. I'll see you later. Okay.